Be posture aware. So one of the most common questions I get when a patient comes in, especially a new patient, are there exercises they should avoid in the gym? And the question is, the answer is always absolutely there is. Now, it might be a specific answer for certain conditions, but in general, there are some concepts we want to follow. So being posture aware is just that. Being aware of how you're moving, what positions you're in for length of time, but specifically in the gym, it's holding the correct posture when you're performing an exercise. So here are the 4 most common mistakes, or the 4 common exercises I tell you to avoid if you're trying to keep your spine in good shape. Number 1, it's either crunches or abs. If you look at this picture here, we never ever want to pull in the back of our head and use that as a lever to pull ourselves up. That's very damaging to the neck, either acutely or chronically over a period of time. It stresses the joints, it stresses the disc, it stresses the nerves, and it can just cause big problems. Number 2, anything shoulder press behind the neck. So anything where your head comes forward. So 2 common exercises we see are the military press behind the neck with a barbell, or lat pull downs that come behind the neck. Again, same thing. It stresses the disc, joints, nerves. You're looking for trouble with those exercises. Number 3, a double-legged leg press. So if you look at this picture, you can see that with this picture, there's a lot of weight, obviously, and that's why people do this exercise, but it compresses the lower part of the spine as well. It causes a rounding of the lower back, especially if you add weights that are out of your strength zone, so to speak. One thing that you can do to alleviate that, if you do love doing leg press, is to do single leg press. It takes some pressure off the lower back, it allows the weight to come down a little bit so you're not putting so much force to the discs. So that's a good alternative. Finally, the 4th exercise is an exercise that would entail anything that would cause a rounding of the back. So you can see on this photo or picture that a curved or neutral spine is very important in things like deadlifting or squatting. And then you want to maintain that curve. And if at any point in any exercise, it doesn't matter if it's any of these that I've discussed or any other exercise, if you allow your back to become rounded, you are putting yourself at risk for anything from a small muscle tweak to a disc herniation. So these are things you want to avoid. The top 4, as I said, is anything behind the neck, anything pulling on the front, and anything that allows your back to be rounded during a movement that you're putting force through your back. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, please ask away. Thank you.